Hi YouTube, how are you? I feel like I'm saying this for like the 6th time, but I'm back. So much hype, right? Little quick update before we hop into this. Yes, we did rejoin the PMC. We are filling in for J-Specs. He has decided to step down as a coach and continue his commission work from behind the scenes. So we have stepped in to take over the Hamden Hydreigons. Woo, right? Like, that's all. Wow, I'm big. Like, what happened? Really? Like, come on. Anyway, so we hopped in, decided to take over for him. I actually had a pretty swell team. We changed like a lot of it though to fit our like interests. Still not bad. Still not bad. John's a really good player. We just play differently. Different comfort zones, different interests, you know. But we did rejoin the PMC. Which is what this video is. You're going to see like the most recent 3 matches because due to a very unfortunate happening, which I don't feel comfortable discussing through YouTube. Lost everything. DS, desktop, everything is gone. But we do have this laptop, so playing on Showdown. Playing on Showdown in Wi-Fi League, but we do have these 3 matches. We did have this is going to be, I believe, 7, 8, and 9. 6 happened on my DS, which is no longer existing. 10 will be uploaded next week on time because we ain't no slouch, you feel. Regarding the TBU, again, my deepest apologies. I have not been able to upload because everything's gone. So here we are, continuing the legacy, trying to build everything back slowly. It's why you see this little box, and that's about it, you know. But that's about it. We're back. Well, we really are just here for the end of the season. I think we came in the latter half. Hopefully we did some good for J-Specs, but you're about to see it. Anyway, so let's just hop right on into that shiz. Also, look, I have dirty hands because I'm a mechanic now. I have a loud buddy. Woo. Alright, so this is going to be 7 we are playing in. Lineup, he's got Polytoad, Kingdra, Forge, Ariados, Celesteela, and Thundy. Oh my god. So he's got Polytoad and Kingdra, forcing me to assume that he's going to be doing the Swift Swim deal, but we've got Greninja, Shaman, Whiscash, Granbull, Bronzong, and Infernape. Bronzong is going to Dragon Dance all over this team. Not Bronzong, Whiscash. You know, if Bronzong could Dragon Dance, it might actually be like a little bit okay of a mon. Like, it's a Bronzong. Come on. But, yeah, let's start into this. So we're going to start off with Dugan. There's really not a whole lot he can hit me with. He's going to start with Volt Strike, forcing me to assume he's probably Scarf. We're going to go into Shaman, predicting the HP Grass as he goes for what I assume to be the HP Grass. Knocks us down by 7 whopping %. Oh my lord, he's going to go into the Celesteela. Stuff's going to happen. I forgot. Oh, we use Dragon Dance, and he uses Giga Drain. Dugan is dead. He's like, oh my god. Celesteela sure does get Giga Drain. That happened. So he's going to switch on out seeing Infernape. We're going to predict that switch and go for the Thunder Punch. Punching that Toad in the face, his stupid fraud. I was going to do it again, but I predicted the Thundy switch. He goes for Scald. Just okay with sacking off his Polytoad. He actually made a really good play there. It was a really good prediction if it was a prediction. We're going to go for the Seed Flare as he switches back into the Celesteela. We don't get the Spadef drop. Sad day for us. We're going to go into I Hate Bronzong because I really hate Bronzong. Eats up the Air Slash. I don't care about it. Don't even care. Bad Mon eats hit good. We're gonna miss this Hypnosis. There's gonna be a lot of that. Ariados is here though. Drop some sticky webs in. It's like, you know, like whatever. We'll just trade webs for rocks. Like that's fair, right? You drop my speed, I take your health. But he goes for Leech Life, which really got that buff. Like that did a lot of damage to Bad Bell. I should have named it that. We're going to switch out into Granbull. Just kind of drop this thing's attack a little bit. No reason to go for Poison Jab against a Bronzong anyway. But he goes to Sucker Punch. Woof. Nothing happened. Whiff. Not woof. Okay. We're going to switch back into Bronzong because he had no reason to go for Elite Seed on a Gramble. And then we're going to switch from Bronzong back into Gramble. See, things are happening. We're just kind of dropping its attack. I don't really have him on that wants to switch into this thing outside of those two, depending. But he goes to Elite Slave, nothing really happens. But we go for the Fire Punch. I figure if he stays in, he dies. If he switches into Celesteela, it eats a lot of damage. So we're just going to punch this satellite thingy in the face, because fuck Celesteela. And we're dead now. Flash Cannon happened. Gramble died. Sad days. We're going to go back into Bronzong. And he's going to go for the Flamethrower. Luckily, we're heat-proof. Bronzong's actually kind of... And then he missed the Hypnosis. I was going to commend you, Bronzong, but then he went and did Bronzong stuff. Air Slash happened, and we didn't like that. It kind of hurt. We're going to miss the third Hypnosis. That's going to happen. Like, oh my god. I was so mad. Flamethrower was going to happen again. Still heat-proof, luckily. But this time, the 25% accuracy Hypnosis hits. So pluses for us. He's going to switch into the Politoed here. Oh my. So we are going to switch out and go into Red Rocket. What was this one of the turns where we did the same thing at the same time? Again, I didn't want to predict Thunder, go for the Thunder Punch and have myself end up screwed. We go into Sanic as, again, he makes the bold play. And well, that's Politoed stayed in. Celesteela comes back. Gonna eat the Seed Flare, but we dropped the Spit F, so I'm like, why not? We're gonna stay in. We're gonna Seed Flare again. Knock him down more. Drop the Spit F again, which is awesome. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna hit us with an Air Slash. I'm like, alright, fine, we'll just kill it next turn. Flinch. Sanic, you're supposed to be faster than this. We can't live because we flinched. We have to switch into Bronzong, who is not gonna eat this Air Slash. Well, thank God that thing finally dropped. He does get his boost up. Greninja's gonna come on in here. It's 3-on-6 right now. We can do this. We can do this. Celesteela dies, which is awesome. Bane of my existence right there is down. I hate those things. Volt Strike comes in. He's bringing it again to Greninja. Like, I don't do that. Leave my ninja alone. He goes for the U-turn here. It's a really good play. That shows me he has to be some type of choice. Politoed's coming back in. It's Politoed, though. Greninja's gonna hop on in, and we are definitely going to go straight for that nice, juicy Dark Pulse. I didn't want to spoil it. What do you want from me? So Fortress is gonna eat that. He cannot spin. He's gonna get hurt. He's not gonna like this. Fortress goes down. We brought it back to a 2-on-4. We can totally win this game. Webs, don't even care about him anymore. We got this. We totally got that. Oh my god, we're dead. Mr. McCroak goes down. It's a sad day for everybody. Who didn't love Mr. McCroak? We're going to go for Red Rocket now. And he goes for a Thunderbolt. We live, which is great. We get paired. And then we get Parahaxed. And I'm just like, oh my god, this game hates me. So, Ape drops with T-Bolt, which is going to give Dolphin the game. All the hacks in the world, I swear, all of them. I'm not saying they were like make or break for the game, but we definitely could have saved our differential if it wasn't for the flinch, wasn't for the paralysis, and if Hypnosis had not missed 3 times in a row, all of those things would have been phenomenal. But either which way, Dolphin played a very good game. He brought some pretty heat sets. A little disappointing Kinger didn't touch the board. I really wanted to see what it could do, but we are gonna move on from there. On to our next. This is going to be week 8 against Johnny GB. Really awesome guy. And it reflects, like looking at this team, you got Kecleon, Tentacruel, Jirachi, Emboar, Tapu Lele, and Braviary. We are going to counter that with Greninja, Galvantula, Nidoking, Sableye, Granbull, and Latios. Now we brought some heat stuff. I want to go off the bat and say this is probably one of the most fun games I have played in a long time, and you're absolutely going to see why. You're going to love this. He goes with a Fake Out on Zalo, which it does flinch us. That happened. It was really terrible. We went for Sticky Web, and he goes to knock off kill us. I think I busted my web nut too early because Galvantula could have done a lot to that team, especially since his spinner is still alive. But he's going to go into the spinner right now against Invective. We're going to miss the T-Wave. Oh my god, why did they make it 90%? That's just dumb. But he's going to Rapid Spin. We're going to Spin Block with a little Ghost type. And he goes to the Scald here. And gets the burn, which really doesn't matter a whole lot. Our only damaging move is knockoff, and it's a Sableye. Like, Doesn't really matter. He's gonna go for another Scald, and we revealed the Metal Burst. I figure at this point, like, there's no reason not to. It shows that we can 1v1 this Tentacruel. So we're gonna recover up, and he's gonna go for a Scald again. And it's all fun and games here. He goes for another Scald. And we're gonna knock off. Because I expected him to switch. I did. I figured this is the point where I should recover. He's gonna switch. He goes into Tapu Lele. As we got a recovery up. And I'm thinking this is awesome. Now we go for the Metal Burst. Tapu Lele dies, and oh my god, I forgot my Fairy Berry. We were supposed to take half from that, live, Metal Burst, and kill Lele. That was the whole Save Last strategy, and I fucked it up. We do Sludge Wave this Kecleon. But we're going to switch out and go into Invective. He's going to go for the Fake Out, which whips because Psychic Terrain's up. And we're going to go into Water Star. So he gets some Stealth Rocks up. Those are some nice looking rocks, you know? Goes to the Shadow Sneak, whips because Psychic Terrain's up. Now we're going to drop some spikes out of our own and hit him with that nice Dark Pulse. Fun fact, I almost put Shadow Sneak on Greninja for this battle. Almost did. But I tried to keep my priority to like the barest of minimum, which is going to come into play. But Braviary is coming out. We're going to switch in the Gramble, knock that attack down a little bit. He goes for the U-turn. Whatever, it's a U-turn. Go on into Tentacruel. Whatever, boy. We can't do anything this Tentacruel. We can't. So we're going to go into Water Star, predicting the Rapid Spin, which is going to allow us to go for this nice extra Sensory and KO the Tentacruel, so it cannot spin away the webs that we can no longer put down and the spikes that we will not have a chance to use. Flash Cannon happens. Greninja is not a happy camper, and that Jirachi lives on 1%. 1%. That was like a low-medium roll, and I was so upset. But Lele's coming back in. I went for the Ice Beam, predicting Braviary, because I thought he might predict a Shadow Ball in that. We are Scarf Lottie. Spoiler alert. Invective does die here. That's unfortunate. Lottie's going to come back in which we're going to go for the Shadow Ball and reveal that we are, in fact, Scarfed. So Braviary's here. I thought he'd be faster for some reason, so we went for a Shadow Ball. We're going to switch out, predicting the Sucker Punch. So I forgot rocks are up. He goes for Sucker Punch, which whips. He goes for Sucker Punch again and whips. We're going to Earth Power the M-Board, KO it. Jirachi comes in, and I was going to go for Sucker Punch, but it was going to whiff because Psychic Terrain's up. And that sucks. I, again, forgot rocks are there. Lottie comes in and dies. I say that was one of the most fun games because we both just performed so badly. Like, so badly that I feel like by the end of the game we couldn't not laugh about it. And I really like that. I really like that we're able to do that. It's like, oh man, like, we did really badly that game, but it was still kind of fun though, you know? But if it weren't for Psychic Terrain, I think I could have won. I don't know his Braviary spread. I don't know what attacks he had, but if Nidoking was able to live a hit, we did have Sucker Punch and Ice Beam, which could have brought the game back. So Psychic Terrain, the extender, really good call, my friend. Really good call. That really let it happen. We're gonna move into week 9, which is gonna be against my good friend Hera. Oh, great guy indeed. He's got Toxapex, which is scary. Raikou, which is scary. Azumarill, which is scary. Swallow, which admittedly is pretty manageable depending on the set. Mandibuzz is going to be annoying, and Cobalion, I know it's good. I know it's got some nice rolls. I've never seen one actually do anything, so it's Cobalion. But we've got Greninja, we've got a nice Assault Vest, Regirock, we've got an Infernape, a Bronzong, Nidoking. Oh, we have a Scarf Nidoking. Woo! And that is a Shell Smash White Herb Cloyster. So, well, thanks guy. You just interrupted my recording with your Discord message. You're gonna be that guy? Screw it, let's just get into this. Okay, so Warpath is facing off against Pebbles. We're gonna go for the Earth Power, predicting him to switch on out. We're Scarfed. Why? He has why? I'm stupid. Turn 1. So we're gonna go for the Sludge Bomb since he's knocked out for Scarf. Everything works out just fine. He goes for the knockoff. We're gonna hit him with that Ice Beam. He's gonna reveal that he has Roost to basically just nullify any damage done, which is kind of okay. He is revealing his moveset to us. Ice Beam, he's gonna get caught by the Mustang. That doesn't look like a Ford to me, buddy. But he's moving into Mandibuzz. We go into Kavaskov. He rocks the taunt. We can't get rocks out. And I'm like, oh my god, this is not good. Like, oh my god, Warpath got knocked off again. But I meant to do that at least. I didn't want Bronzong to lose its item yet. We go for the Flamethrower, predicting Cobalion. I figured if he stayed in, he was still going to take damage as opposed to Rose Power. But he gets Rocks up. He's going to switch out. Mandibuzz is going to catch this fine Hypnosis to the eye holes. And he's going to go into Zapdos. Now we are going to get our Rocks up as well. And this is our Zapdos switch in the Chaperone. Look at this damage though. We have Spadef investment with that nice Assault Vest, eating like the bare minimum from a potentially Specs. I mean, we know it's not Specs now, but it could have been Specs in the calcs I was doing to prep for. Either way, I predicted Belly Drum, go for the explosion, but he goes and kills Regirock regardless. Let's go into Kvaskov here. Kvaskov wants to deal with this thing, but he goes back into Pebbles. We're gonna get that clean Reflect up. Again, I expected a Belly Drum. Going into Water Star the Greninja. I love Protean Greninja. I don't know why it's banned. Fun fact, we're not Protean. I saw that I didn't turn Ice type, and I was like, oh, I hope this still kills. We go for the Shattered Psyche, and I was like, I knew it wouldn't kill because we don't have Protean. But Scald is going to hit, it's going to burn. Really doesn't matter all that much. Because I know even at Factory State, we can still take it out. We're going to go for a Dark Pulse and take out Mustang just because I figured Mandibuzz might want to come in, and Dark Pulse would have killed... Oh god, I forgot what was happening. To kill Toxapex as well as damage Mandibuzz, we could hit it again. A lot of stuff just happened. He has Raikou out. We switched into Nidoking. Extra history happened. Nidoking died. Like, he's just dead now. So we go into Infernape. This is actually game, but I wanted to try to fake the Scarf, which seems to have worked. Because he switches out into Mandibuzz, who is not going to want to eat that EQ. Azumarill comes out. This is my best bet. We're going to sack off Infernape here. And just jump right into Plan C. We are going to Shell Smash right the fuck up. This is why Cloyster is here. We're going to eat that White Herb. Eat that Play Rough. And he's going to go for a nice Aqua Jet, bringing us down to the bare minimum so we can hit that Icicle Spear, which is not going to kill, mind you. Not going to kill. However... Oh, this Ice Shard is... I've been talking a lot, like, really quickly, and I gotta catch my breath here. Boombird's coming in, making me think it's Specs, but we're gonna Ice Shard that, too. I love Swellow. I love Swellow so much. Zapdos coming out. Oh, man, the Icicle Spear's gonna happen. Crit mattered. Crit mattered. Raikou does drop, and Pebbles, last but not least, is gonna go down to this Icicle Spear. Honestly, first time using Cloyster, I really liked it. I'm aware that it's completely a niche mon, but it was fun. I really want to bring a Toxic Whirlpool, like, Spikes user Cloyster one day, but, like, I'm not going to because I only had it for, like, 4 or 5 battles, so. But, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope this caught you up pretty well. Make sure to stay tuned for the next video. It's going to be the last week of the PMC, but until then, stay blessed.